Tuesday, September 23rd, and we have an amazing slate of games in the MLB that we are going to go over. A lot of these games have huge implications for the playoffs. It is the best time to bet on baseball. And in this video, I'm going to give you the 4 best player props on Tuesday for the entire slate of games. And then we're going to follow that up with the sportsbook play of the day. Make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you're locking in and get ready to make some money.
Sub to the channel, we drop picks on the daily, dropping knowledge every day, and you don't have to pay me. We just keep stacking wins while the rest moving lazy.
And before we get rocking and rolling and going over all of these free plays that I have cooked up in this video for you guys, I need you to go ahead and smash that like button. It's a free way to support the channel. Not only that, it'll push this video out in the algorithm, getting more eyes on, more people cashing with us. And if you're new here, or if you haven't done so yet, make sure you're subscribed. You will not want to miss this channel, miss a beat. I drop these every single day, handing out free plays, cashing all the time. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. It's the best time, one of the best times in the entire year to sports gamble, because it's baseball, playoffs are coming. All these games are actually meaningful now. And on top of that, football is full swing, cooking up, and we are cashing. So make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. And the most important thing that you can do, go down in the description, visit my buddy Stan. He'll give you free money on the promos for DFS and sportsbooks. And he'll also give you free picks. There's a free pick in there. Join the group. Great Discord as well. Visit my buddy Stan down below, and he'll hook you up with all of that great stuff. Now, gang, we had a pretty good Monday night. We cashed the nuke play. I had $5,000 on this play. We turned $5,000 into $18,000 just by simply taking the over. Now, in the free play video, I did have the Ravens. I like the Ravens in this game. They didn't show up at all. They just lost 38-30. But what I did like more than anything at all was the over in this game. Great value in it as well. Over 53.5. Easy buckets. That was the big play for premium on Monday night. We also had Mark Andrews to score a touchdown. Nice plus 200 cash out. He actually had 2 touchdowns in the game. Extremely profitable. We also had a 3-man touchdown parlay that was 1 short because DeAndre Hopkins did not get in the end zone, but Lamar just couldn't find his receivers on Monday against the Lions. He got sacked like 8 times. It was crazy to see some of those. And then the MLB. We absolutely destroy the MLB. We had the Braves. I mentioned that in yesterday's video if you were paying attention. It was like a free pick that was embedded with just me talking, because I get talking and sometimes there's free picks hidden in the words. Just make sure you're paying attention. And then we paired that up because minus 270 really wasn't worth taking on its own. So we paired that up with the over 5.5 in the Cardinals-Giants game that cashed by the 5th inning. Easy buckets, a nice minus 128 winner. And since it is the best time, or one of the best times of the year to sports bet, I want everyone riding with us. You can get 90% off of a week pass with code PLAYOFFS, PLAYOFFS. 90% off. Get the whole week, because this week leading up to the playoffs in the MLB, there's so many games that mean something. So many teams fighting for position to get into the playoffs. We're going to take advantage. We're going to cash out. Join the team. You'll get Monday to Monday, so you'll get all of my NFL, college football picks as well all week long for 90% off. Now, gang, let's get into these 4 player props that I have cooked up in the MLB for Tuesday. We are going to target the Houston Astros. Why? Because they're fighting for a wild card's position in the playoffs. They're going against the A's, who have nothing to play for. I don't think the A's are going to spoil the fun on Tuesday. I like Houston in this game as well. And I think Carlos Correa is going to have a big role in that. He's done this in 78% of the games head-to-head against the Athletics. I know it only says 4 out of his last 10, but I'm really not worried about that at all. That also gives us great value in this play because that minus 163 is extremely good value. And most books have this set at over 2.5, where we're getting it over for 1.5. It's absolutely magical. Easy buckets here. I love this play. He's 1 for 3 against Springs, who's on the mound for the A's, betting a 500. Now, he doesn't have any RBIs yet. I don't know if he gets an RBI on Tuesday, but I do like him to score a run as well if you wanted to get a little risky with it and take him just for a run scored, because the odds will be a little bit better on that one. But I love him to get at least 1 or 2 hits in this game, score a run, maybe even knock in an RBI and clear this prop for us on Tuesday against left-handed pitching. He's batting at 270. He's got 33 hits, 13 runs scored, and 15 RBIs. Springs struggles against the righties. He's got a 4.66 ERA, giving up 1.7 home runs per 9 innings, a 236 batting average allowed. I think the Astros, I don't care about none of this data. Sometimes there's things that the computer and those AI models and all that data don't see, the intangibles, and that is just guys going out there trying to win baseball games because they want to make the playoffs. This is when it matters most, and Carlos Correa is going to step up and go over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs for us on Tuesday. And we're pairing him up with his teammate, Jeremy Pena. Now, you could take him for an RBI. I do like him to get an RBI on Tuesday. Like I said, plus 160 might be worth a little sprinkle, side bet, straight bet if you have a sports book. If you don't have a sports book, I have one for you where you can also get 2 weeks free of VIP and a free $100. I'll let you know all about it, trust me. But that is great value, plus 160 for an RBI. I do like him to get an RBI. I like him to get a hit as well. He had a monster game on the 20th against the Mariners, who are probably right now the best team in baseball. They're getting hot at the right time, but I still think the Astros are going to get into the playoffs. And I love Jeremy Pena here for over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He had 7 on the 20th. He's done this in 6 of his last 10, 63% head-to-head. And you already know, I told you, the Athletics have really nothing to play for. They could try to play the spoiler in this one. I just don't think they're going to be able to get it done, not on Tuesday. Pena against left-handed pitchers, betting a nice 278, 27 hits, 14 runs scored, and 14 RBIs. Springs, we already know he struggles against the righty with that 4.66 ERA. I think Pena is going to get an RBI in this game. So easy buckets there. Hit, RBI. Springs, 1.7 home runs per 9. Now, I don't know if Pena or Correa get a home run, but I like them to go over these props. I like the Astros to play tough on Tuesday, so we're taking both of those players on Houston. Another team right on the brink of making the playoffs, the Cincinnati Reds. I love them on Tuesday. Hammer that money line. That's another free pick embedded in this video for you guys because that's not part of our sportsbook play at the end. But I absolutely love the Reds on Tuesday. Now we're taking Noelvi Marte over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He's done this in 4 of his last 10, 50% head-to-head. Like I said, this data doesn't mean that much to me this time of year. Against right-handed pitchers, 287, 64 hits, 35 runs scored, 35 RBIs. Oviedo on the Pittsburgh Pirates on the mound starting the game against right-handed batters, 4.05 ERA, 241 batting average allowed, 1.4 home runs per 9 innings. I love the Reds on Tuesday. Noelvi Marte is going to have a game. We're taking him all day long, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. We're pairing him up with Gavin Lux here. Now, we could take Elly De La Cruz, but he's been batting low in the order, hasn't been doing that great. He's doing okay, but not that great. And I just like Gavin Lux in this position. If you don't want to take him, you want to take Elly De La Cruz, go ahead. If you want to take TJ Friedel, go ahead. You can take any of those guys, Austin Hayes, but I like Gavin Lux on Tuesday. I think he's going to have a big game. I think he's also going to get a ton of at-bats in this matchup. And I love this one as a straight bet as well, over 1.5 if you lock this in on a sportsbook where you can do this straight. Do it because those plus 102 odds are absolutely amazing. Now, you see all this. It's all red. I already told you. None of this means nothing to me this time of year when they are fighting for the playoffs. If these guys that get paid millions of dollars to play a sport, to have some fun, can't produce when they need to, then what are they even playing for? I love these guys to get it done on Tuesday, hammer it, take it home. That's the four-man. And if you're going to lock this in anywhere, for the best payouts and a free $10 and a $200 deposit match and free picks like Lamar Jackson, 0.5 passing yards, for instance, is what they gave away on Monday night. They constantly giving away free picks. Go to Better, use code FFAPE, and on top of all of that, on top of everything that app's going to give you, I am going to give you a free week of VIP so you can cash out all week long. I already told you this is one of the best weeks of the year to sports bet because games mean something in baseball, and we also have football and college football. It's going to be amazing. So take advantage. Use code FFAPE on Better. Send me the screenshot to that number below, and I'll hook you up with a free week of VIP. I hate to start this relationship off on a rocky note, but I did misspeak earlier because the Reds are a part of the free play on the sports books. We're taking the Cincinnati Reds all fucking day long. If you want to hammer that straight, I probably will do it. Minus 154 is not bad. Don't always try to hit a home run every time you sports bet. That's how they get you. That's what they want you to do. Go for the small wins and cash out every single night. Cincinnati Reds, money line against the Pirates, who have nothing to play for. An absolutely garbage starting pitcher on the mound. We're taking the Reds all day long, twice, 3 times, 4 times on Tuesday. Hammer it, hammer it, hammer it. And then we're going with the Houston Astros. I told you they've got a lot to play for. But just in case they want to get froggy and not leap, we're going to give them 2.5 runs. I do like them to win. They are slight underdogs in this matchup at that minus 104 odds. Minus 112 the Athletics. Athletics could play spoiler in this one. I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, even though they're underdogs, look at that under-over. 10.5 is insane for a baseball game. The books, Vegas, everybody knows that there's going to be runs scored and the Astros are going to be playing some good baseball. The Athletics, they can show up any night of the week and score a bunch of runs. They got a great roster. How they did not perform well is beyond me. But either way, we're hammering the Astros plus 2.5. We're taking them all the way to the bank. Lock it in. That's the free play. Nice plus 107 odds here. Easy buckets. Cash it out. I'm already spending that money. Bet responsibly. After all that said and done, bet responsibly. Don't bet more than you can handle. But I absolutely love that play, so I'm locking it in, and hopefully you do too. If you like it, play it. If you hate it, fade it. And before you go, the biggest promo on the market, Onyx, ONYX. If you can get this app, which you should be able to, you will get a free $100. All you have to do is deposit $10. I'll give you 2 weeks of VIP for free for using code FFAPE. When you use that code, you get your $100. You get 2 weeks of VIP. It's a no-brainer. Take advantage. And it's a sports book. If you live in a state like, say, California, where you can't lock in on sportsbook, you're dying to take a team on the money line, and you just can't do it because you live in a state where only DFS apps are allowed, go over, get Onyx. It's legal in all these purple states. You can lock in with us every single day, and you'll get a free $100. That's all I have for you guys on this glorious Tuesday. Let's cash some bets. Let's win some money. And I'll see you for another free play video on Wednesday.